Hi, this is Metal Steve. Let me get this wire out of the way. This is Metal Steve. Boy, I must look like something right now. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out. Hi, this is Metal Steve, and I got a question for you. One last question to the viewers. If you don't like what's going on in your life, what do you plan to do about it? I'll tell you what I plan to do about it. I don't like a lot of the stuff that's going on in my life. I'll tell you what I plan to do about it. I plan to get a job. I plan to get my own place, my own house, my own apartment, something like that. Definitely my own place. I plan to get a very, very big stereo. I plan to set that very, very big stereo up in my own place. And I plan to make that very big stereo get very loud when I'm feeling the burn. I'm also going to have a TV with an antenna, digital TV, a DTV set up with an antenna. In my own place. I'm going to have the phone, I'm going to have the stereo, and I'm going to have the DTV set up with the antenna. And I'm going to have a fridge. And when I'm on my own, I'm going to stock that fridge with everything I like. All the stuff I haven't been able to eat because of rules that have nothing to do with health risks. Or anything like that at all. Or allergies or anything. Just, you see, certain rules are there to be followed, and certain rules are made to piss people off. To tick people off, sorry. Certain rules are made to tick people off. There's a big, 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 big difference between right and wrong and legal and illegal. And the 60s were a prime example. The 1960s, the 50s, and 60s were a prime example of how that works. Some in the 70s, too, and in the 80s. Come to think of it, 90s and 2000s had quite a bit of that stuff coming to the surface, too. It's been there all along. It's been there since 1913. It's been there from earlier than that, because before 1913, when the federal bank was created, there was people that were around who wanted to create these things, even before then. And I keep talking about the federal bank, but I'm telling you, that's where the scorcher is. That's where we all feel the burn from. That federal branch of government, that's where we all feel the burn from. And the music industry is working hand in glove with them. I'm sorry. But if you want to get yourself signed, if you want to play music for your friends, that's one thing. If you want to get yourself signed, for some reason, the record labels are all working with the working with the Fed. They're all working with the Fed. Radio stations are working for the record labels mostly. It's all revenue. Where does revenue come from? Money. Where does money come from? Or rather, currency. Now, because it's not actual money, it's currency. And where does that all come from? It comes from the Federal Reserve and is distributed by the Federal Bank of America. Oops, did I say too much? My bad. But what I plan to do about that is a whole different story. I gotta get my own life out of the rag bin before I get everything else together. Man, it's a lot of stuff going on in it. I'm gonna keep going. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. It's a lot of problems. Without even branching out into the rest of the world, I'm going into the third tunnel of hell, and I know it. I'm already past the entrance. The light-dark ratio suddenly changed when I went past the entrance. It was like, what? Uh-oh. Now, I'm not going to go bitching about my own life. I know everyone's got their problems, but mine are definitely chartable. Mine are at a level where there's got to be things done. It's not a matter of everyone, it's not a matter of, it's not just that everyone goes through crap. It's the crap when, if anyone goes through it, needs to be changed. It needs to be made better. Mine are actually chartable. And I hope that everyone else who's going through that level of stuff can get out the other side too and get their lives together. I'm just going to tell you right now, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be difficult. But a lot of the good things in life are difficult at first. And that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Now, if I get out, when I get out, I will start putting things together. I know things they wouldn't publish in a book. Both from in here in my own home and from out there in the world. I know things that the publishers would not publish, no matter what. I know a lot of things that the publishers wouldn't publish, no matter what. So,